a flagrant violation.
Well, all day long we've been telling you about the threat for thunderstorms that were going to be moving in during the overnight hours. And clearly they have developed, and you can see them stretching from northern Indiana through northwestern Ohio and back through the Great Lakes. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning and a number of severe thunderstorm warnings within that line. Taking it a little bit closer, and the part of the line that's going to be impacting us first is now stretching from about South Bend through north of Fort Wayne back towards Toledo. A few severe thunderstorm warnings there. When we take a deeper dive as to what's happening with each of these storms, you see this little blue line that's trailing there. That is an indication of hail falling within that thunderstorm. The other storms, what's prompting them are winds that could be in excess of 60 miles per hour. So there's going to be two main components for us to be dealing with severe weather later on tonight. Storm reports over the past 3 hours, just your hail reports, are up over 130 reports, and that is the main driver for most of these storms as they move in. In fact, because the Storm Prediction Center has placed an enhanced risk for severe weather in the northern Miami Valley, they're also focusing in on hail that could be as large as 2-inch in diameter or greater. So there is an increased threat for larger sized hail. So if you're watching me right now and perhaps you have a garage that you can park your car underneath of to protect it from any hail that may be moving in tonight, it would be a good idea to do so before you actually fall asleep. Along with the damaging wind gusts and hail, there will be the threat for some minor flooding because those storms are producing some very heavy rainfall, and an isolated brief tornado is also possible. I'll be here through the night monitoring these storms, and of course if we get any warnings, I'll be cutting in right here on Channel 7, plus meteorologist Jesse Mag will be coming in just a few hours as well. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Mercer and Auglaize County currently until 3 o'clock in the morning. I anticipate we will see more of our counties being placed under that severe thunderstorm watch in the next couple of hours. Futurecast takes us through about midnight tonight, and that thunderstorm line is just to our north and northwest. You can see that line starts to drift into areas such as Salina, Wapakoneta by around 2 a.m. We'll watch the coverage expanding as it settles to the south and southeast. And by around 8 o'clock in the morning, we are quiet and in fact may see some sunshine as well. As we move throughout the day tomorrow, we'll have quieter conditions for the latter part of the afternoon, but then we're going to be looking at more storms that return tomorrow night. Now, highs tomorrow will get back to the low 70s. We'll hold in the 60s into the evening. Again, that will be fuel for a cold front to come in and create another line of storms. So there's Futurecast. By 11 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll get another round of thunderstorms, not expected to be as intense as tonight, but could produce an isolated damaging wind gust and, again, some small-sized hail. Best chance for the stronger storms will be south of I-70 tomorrow. After that, cold air is going to be pushing in. Notice by Thursday, you're high only in the low 50s, upper 40s on Friday. We start to climb back into the 50s into the upcoming weekend. But by Sunday, I'll be tracking more rain. No threat for storms, but scattered showers for a soggy end to the weekend. 5-day forecast, 72 degrees tomorrow. After tonight's storms, we'll still be warm, maybe even a little bit muggy tomorrow afternoon before that cold front comes back in, bringing more storms tomorrow night. Then we'll be dry through Saturday with more rain on Sunday. Temperatures in the mid-50s, mostly cloudy on Monday.
And new at 11, of course, Jesse will be in, as McCall was talking about. He will be in shortly to make sure that we have our Team 7 weather coverage for any severe weather that's heading our way that McCall was just referencing. New at 11, her last name is Kennedy, and investigators found her body after she and her 8-year-old son disappeared in Chesapeake Bay last week. Maryland police said Maeve Kennedy McKean's body was more than 2 miles from her mom's home, where she paddled a canoe with her son out in the water to retrieve a ball. As she was Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughter, her son is still missing. This week,